Yo, what's going on, everybody? Let me just get these things started. There we go. Muted. Okay. Hopefully, I'm not muted again. I'm sure you'll let me know if I am. Dang it. All right, let me just check. Okay, we are not muted. Good. Excellent, excellent, good. All right. Okay. Whoop. Popping out of the thing again. Computer's all hot. That's good. That's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine now. Everything's fine. Sure, yeah, bruh. I've been saying, woo! What's up, sure, yeah? Let me just adjust this. How are you doing? I am feeling a lot better, thankfully. Hey, Miss Jane. How are you? Willkommen. Bienvenue. Welcome. Whew. Finally starting to feel back to normal. My voice is almost there. Decided to take the night off again last night just to... I was still feeling a little rough, so... But we're back. I'm gonna burn some of this energy doing some event quest stuff. Real quick. Well, people filter in. How is everybody doing tonight? I've been doing accounting stuff all day, which has been really fun. We are applying for some new grants that the state of California has passed and into law, and it just took. There's a lot of stuff we have to get together. And the deadline is coming up. Yeah, this should be fine for uncollected, right? These fights aren't too bad. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I've had my head in the bank accounts and QuickBooks all day. My brain is just like numbers, stupid numbers. I am hoping to pass it off to another person, the financial responsibilities here, very soon. So that they can do it, and I cannot. It's just been my job for the last 10 years ago. 10 years ago? 10 years, yeah. I'm bored? Sorry, Immortal BS. We'll try to get you on board. I hate grant writing. Yeah, me too. It's not a fun process. Trying to prove that you're worth something to somebody. What's up, dude? What's up, Glory? Crystal was a dud, took Bishop, and now also had Psylocke and Storm X, all new. Kicking myself for not going elsewhere, but hindsight, I guess. Well, hey, Bishop's pretty cool, though. Like, since his rework, at least not a total dud. You didn't get, like, 2 different Cyclopses and a Nightcrawler or something out of there. What would you have gone with otherwise? Cosmic or... Just curious. They are the same person, yeah. I'm pretty sure Shurya and Immortal and whatever other accounts he has are responsible for at least half my subs. Yeah, I'm still debating. I think I'm gonna take Mutant. I was gonna take a poll in the chat because we can just open it here. See what everybody thinks. Well, Spider-Mans. We'll put some Spider-Mans in there for now. He's not getting ranked up. I was wrestling with Cosmic and Mystic as well. Okay. Yeah, there's so many mutants that it's hard to so many good mutants that it's hard to like commit the resources to him. So I get it. Let's do this. Took Doom Unawakened to rank 3, so there's that at least. Nice. Yeah, Mystic is such a crapshoot, though. I feel like Mystic is like one of the riskiest. Like you can get Iron Man, or Iron Fist, Jugs, and I don't know. Some other guy, some other terrible Mystic. Or Jane Foster. I would probably get Jane Foster and like 3 copies of her in that one. Casual Cashew saying hashtag Banana Raid or some such. All right, what's up, guys? What's up, Banana Raiders? Welcome. Thank you. Thank you to Brian Grant once again, Mr. Contest Champion, for sending people over. He's a wonderful, wonderful sponsor of the channel. He's my stream daddy, and I'm sure he doesn't want to hear that. And he said, I pretty much have all the subscribers that I have because he sent them over. I pulled a 5-star Doom the other day. Is he any good? Yeah, you have to drink yourself there, Miss Jane. Dragon Dagger, what's up? Jello, how you doing? Oh boy. Just make sure, yeah. All right. Hope everybody's doing well. Good to see you all. I have the Summer of Pain rewards in my inventory, and I'm just haven't claimed them yet. I was gonna get kind of a. I was either gonna do it tomorrow and make a video, or just like maybe do it on stream. I don't know. I haven't decided on anything yet. Just gonna stew in them. I'm not in any rush. I feel kind of apathetic about it. So maybe that's just my mood, and I've just got to get myself more excited. I don't know. We'll see. I really do think Mutant is the best way to go, though. I want to open it up and see like APOC, Professor X, and like Archangel, and then I'd be like, oh, I don't know who to pick. I'd probably go with Professor X because I don't have him. This is all hypothetical, though. Don't believe the mail. It says 6 days in the stash. Yeah, that's what I saw that on BG's stream. BG may have sent me here, but I stayed for you, boo. Aw. Thank you. Thank you, Casual. I don't think we're casual anymore, Casual Cashew. This is... You're committed, Cashew, now. You're... we're Facebook official. YouTube official. I found you because of BG. Yeah, all right. Do you, though? That's a tough choice. It is. It's a tough hypothetical choice that I have given myself. I love BG debates, but dear God, that inbox, I just can't even imagine. Totally triggered. I know, same. I mean, I have a hard, like, it took me a while to deal with this, like this stuff up here. Like the hoarding, the 13,196. There's something about being in that corner that bugs me. Up here, it's fine. I just overlook it. But that one feels like email, and I'm like a no red dots kind of guy. Like I need all my notifications checked. I need that shit lined up and done. Otherwise, I'm like, okay, what am I missing? What What have I not done? What is somebody trying to tell me right now? Well, am I going to be late on a bill? Am I going to, what am I? So it's too anxiety. It's too much anxiety to deal with. As Scarco said earlier, that was a promiscuous pistachio. That's right. Yeah, but you're not promiscuous. I mean, I guess you are. It's true. Everybody in this channel gets passed around. We're all promiscuous pistachios. You got inside cashew's shell. Do cashews have shells? I've never seen a shelled cashew. I'm sure they do. I don't know what they look like, though. Omega Red Gaming coming and saying hashtag Banana Raid. What's up, Omega Red? Thank you for subbing, by the way. I woke up in the middle of the night and just got on the computer to, like, mess around with some stuff. On OBS, or on Streamlabs. And I said, like, I was in the middle of, like, playing around with things. And your name popped up and, like, says subscribed. And it was, like, 5 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I was like, oh, hey, all right. Somebody's watching the replay. Okay, so I haven't done any of these, so I can just go in with any of these guys. Yeah, I got these gifts. Let's see if these work. Oh, look at that. You can follow me on Twitter, and you can follow me on Instagram. You can get that whole... Nope. Okay, didn't get it in time. And if you'd like, you can also hit the like button. Yeah, there we go. Those are things that I did. I think that one lags my stream though. I'm gonna have to look at it. And I couldn't find a way to make the animation like pop out of where my socials are. So you just have to go below and look at the socials. Google says cashews shells are poisonous. Okay, which is why they aren't sold in their shells. That makes sense. So I like that there was some, you know, monkey back in the day that like ate those like things growing off the trees and died. And another monkey was like, what if we just go inside the shells and see what's in there? And that monkey lived. I wonder what, do they use it? I wonder if they use it for something. Like cashew shells. Do they ship that stuff to Roundup? They distill it and make a poison? So, you know, they're not just throwing those away. Weird. The compensation was Louis trash. Loki trash. What compensation? Oh, the stuff we got today? The, yeah, that's all, 90% of that is getting sold off or trashed for me. The only thing that I had use for was the loyalty. All those potions and revives, they're probably right in the overflow, I imagine. Is this them? Yeah, I just have no use for these things. Oh well. I was shelled when I was a baby. Yeah, me too, against my consent. I could not consent to getting my shell cut off, if you know what I mean. If I could be reshelled, I would go for reshelling. I don't know, but I'm 99% positive that pistachio shells are what they make Legos out of. Yeah. Oh, that was AW. Okay. Perrybug coming off was at the end of the month. It's like the 19th. Okay. I see. Oh yeah, that's what it was. So I think I like all of those boosts. Yeah, I don't have like I have all those full. So there was just nothing for me to do with like any of this stuff. The loyalty was cool though. The loyalty was cool. Yeah, stepping on a pistachio shell is not fun. You can cut the shit out of your foot. I got a big bag of those de-shelled pistachios. Just wasn't as fun. It's kind of, there's like a little ritual to pistachio. I can just shovel them in my mouth. They're just not as fun anymore. You want to poison people who put your shell in their mouth? Well, hopefully not. I get my shell gets regularly tested. Although it hasn't had much use for the testing lately. Gotta hope they're poison immune. You need the right champ for the right job. Alright, yeah. Poison immune. That's a good call. I need a cosmic. We gotta have a... My girlfriend needs to be cosmic. Because right now she's a robot. My girlfriend's in the tech class, if you know what I mean. Gluten-free Tag to your sister and to you a normal high. Good. Good, good, good. Thank you for the normal high, Kim Jong-un. Thank you, dear leader. Appreciate you. Dusa can... Nope, too far. Well, she's got a... She's poison immune. She's got 3 kung fu grips. Not that she's gonna need all that. It's just overkill. I don't know. I don't want to get killed by Black Bolt, you know what I mean? Guy just like whispers your name and your head explodes. I'm sensing some folks need a hug. How is Miss Palindrome? Miss Palindrome is no longer a thing, unfortunately. I was looked over for a coworker, which is always a good idea. Oh well. She's got reach. She does have reach. And I like, you know, I like some hair. I like hair that can pull back. I'm not gonna lie. Tweet? Yeah, you got. Let me see what we got here. Got your first rank 5 stealth Spidey. I ranked 5 my stealthy. Congratulations. He's not my like one of my top champs. Then I don't use him much, but he is great for like certain when you need him. He's great to have. Congrats, man, on your first rank 5. He's also good for prestige at some point, but I guess not as a 5-star anymore. It doesn't matter. Congrats, brother. Let's close that. Scott Reach. Falstaff. Yeah, well, whatever. It's fine. It's all fun and games until Black Bolt yells, "What the fuck?" and the whole city dies. Yeah, I don't want to kill. I like. It's not worth that, you know. It's not. It's not worth losing all my stuff over too, you know. I just got this computer. I don't need to blast it apart. My apartment. I like my apartment. It's where I keep all my stuff. I don't want that. I don't want. Yeah. So we're gonna skip Medusa, but I'll tell you what. Captain Marvel. Sparkles. She can hang around. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it was a bit of a rough week. I got sick. Things with Miss Face sort of unraveled. I had they took my show out of the festival that it was in because it was recorded and not live, which is strange because they approved it with the short film tag on it. And apparently stuff I registered on day one, there was literature added to the website about a half a month later. This is back in beginning of May. That specified that like recordings weren't supposed to be allowed or something like that, but it just never trickled down to me. So it's just fine. It's just on YouTube now, and more people have seen it since I put it live there than would have seen it through the whole festival. But it was just a disappointing week. And I didn't get to stream. Ugh. Bay Larson. Yeah, exactly. Why is Christmas more important than Easter? Surely his birth should be less notable than the way. Definitely made him great. Yeah. Well, it's you know, it all goes back to the pagan holidays. They just sort of plugged that particular thing into the already pagan holidays that were going on. I don't know, I think both events are significant in Christian lore. You know, the birth of your savior and the ascension of the savior at the same, like, I think they have the same significance. And I think the birth is more celebrated because it's a celebratory thing. Like, nobody wants to be like, yeah, he died he was nailed to. That's hard to, you know, it's hard to have a good time, like opening presents for that. Like, we just gorge ourselves on candy, call it a day. Link, please and thank you. Scar and I would love to see it. Oh, I sent Scar in the oh, you see it. Okay. Because the opening sequence of a fictional story is more important than the falling action. Yeah, I agree. It is. I mean, the climax is probably, you know, the whole the Passion of the Christ part of the movie. But we celebrate births and we mourn deaths, and so I think that's why it's. That's probably why it gets the bigger deal. Easter is death and rising, not his ascension. Well, I mean, his ascension, like as the savior. That's when he's like officially. Oh, I'm not religious. I'm not going to explain it to anybody who is, because excuse me, sir. Do you have time to speak about our Lord and Savior, C-3PO? Yub, yub. It's Yub Nub, but I do appreciate that, PP. Yub Yub. Yub Yub Nub. I miss Yub Nub at the end of Return of the Jedi. They got that new song now. It was cooler when it was just like they were in the Ewok village and they were singing Yub Nub. Rising from death. Right? Yeah, yeah. Isn't rising his? That's what I thought too. Like rising, like that's what I meant with like his ascension is the spirit is raised from the dead, so it ascends. One happened, and the other rose. He rose from the dead, then he rose into heaven. Apparently. Okay. It's Sunday school with Falstaff here tonight. Oh, I've been saving something the three of you might find kind of cool. I have the opportunity to write a play for my old film professor. I've never written a play, though, so I have to learn quickish. Okay. Have you written scripts? They're basically the same. Just, you don't have to put as many interior days in there, you know. You tend to be writing longer scenes in a play. Yes, ascending into heaven. That's what I thought. Sue Wednesday school. Yeah. Okay, so stage direction is so important. Don't just write dialogue. Yeah, you want to get some good exit pursued by a bear in there. Some of those. That was the first thing my old professor told me too. I have a brief thing I did for a class way back. We're basically just expanding. Gotcha. Ooh. Yeah, Miller. Eugene O'Neill writes amazing stage direction. Or am I thinking of Tennessee Williams? Whatever. Stage direction is important. You want to paint the picture for the audience. You don't necessarily need to do that for, like you want to do some of it for films, but a lot of people, okay, I will get back to you. You know, directors are going to read the scripts and they're going to want to visualize it themselves. Okay, I apparently cannot parry anymore or throw specials. Lovely. So I told myself I wasn't going to do SOP Boss Rush. But what, now you see it? The rewards are pretty... I mean, you're not getting any, like, the high-level stuff. Like, the rewards are skippable. But they are. It is nice to get, like, 14 Tier 2 Alpha. Oh, let me a sec. Ugh. Still have some issues in the old face. Then I did one path, opened a 6-star, and awakened Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. Oh, I feel you. I have got quite a few Daredevil Hell's Kitchens in my inventory. My champion inventory. I mean, they're all 5 stars, and look, I haven't got the 6 star yet. I probably will. Paint the picture for the director so that I can totally ignore it all. Yeah. That's why Shakespeare's great. There's so little stage direction because they just didn't do that. That's why many of them just stand out. Like the one so specific, exit pursued by a bear is so specific and specifically weird that it's famous. But yeah, you read like a Sam Shepard play. There's a lot of stage direction. There's very specific ideas about like what he wants people to see when they're reading his plays. And some of them you read and they don't have much at all. They just kind of depend on you getting the timing. Like you'll read a Neil Simon play. Something like Laughter on the 23rd Floor doesn't have a lot of stage direction, but then you have like something like Noises Off, which is like pages of stage direction because there's so much physical comedy going on in that show. You're not doing any more? Yeah, I think getting one part of the rewards is probably what I'm going to do too, and then we'll see how painful it is going through the other paths. I got 2 weeks. I figured 2 weeks is enough time for me to decide if I want to do it or not. Get that Spider-Man out of there. Fun fact, I found out this morning, every male creature has some form of testicle. Interesting. By some form, you mean like somewhere on their body, whether it be inside or outside? Do you just mean like mammals, or do like male plants have balls too somewhere? Where do I find tree balls? Can I find balls on like a cilantro plant? Coriander balls? Huh, I always thought the director would want to do that part. I'm glad I said something now. I was tweaking dialogue all day. Generally they do. But it's also a clue for everybody involved. Actors, scenic designers. Ultimately, the director or producer or whatever is going to come and say what they actually want. But when you're visualizing something, and you're giving it to people to read, you want to have that stuff in there just for reference points. Except Jesus. He had one. The other one was ascended. I think ascended ball sack is like a real thing, right? Yeah, like anywhere on their body, all animals. Inside, outside, in a jar, on the mantelpiece. Well, he said one form of testicle. So technically Jesus, I mean, he was correct. Brian had two, just one went up, one stayed down. Hitler had one, so he is an anomaly to the rule. I said testicles. No, you said testicle. Said some form of testicle. Just one. You said singular, bro. Are tree balls nuts? Wow. Yeah. Are trees gendered? They are, in fact, gendered. Yeah. In fact, a lot of people suffer allergies because of sexism, which is hilarious. People are like, society is so sexist that when they're planting trees, like in Los Angeles and like cities around the U.S., they would seriously plant more male trees than female trees. So male trees are spraying their pollen all over the place, their juices, and they're getting their smegma all up in our noses. And there's not enough female trees that have been planted to take their plant jizz. That's why you get a lot of allergies sometimes in the spring and summer. Because of sexism, the world is dumb. Does Groot have testicles? Probably. He's got that deep voice. You know, Vin Diesel's doing that voice, so he's got some balls somewhere in there. From the origins of Easter to does Groot have testicles? We are awesome. It really does move pretty fast in here, doesn't it? We're not messing around. I thought I said plural. Sorry, no, you said no. Don't apologize. Plants have both genders, aren't they? They have no. There's two. There are male and females of the species in a very technical way. Oh shit! If I'm a cashew and came from a tree, does that make me the testicle? I mean, technically. The fruits, the nuts in the fruit are the reproductive system. Let me put my junk in a tasty package so that monkeys and squirrels and raccoons and stuff will poop out my nut and provide it with the nourishment it needs to grow. What a weird system. It's a very cool system, but it's very weird. The people who manage our simulation were like, what about this, man? What if, okay, so like it needs like a squirrel to poop it. Right, well, it can fall on the ground and rot and then get nutrients from its own. Rot it. Well, the bugs we'll get bugs. Larvae. Ugh. The designers of our simulation were high as fuck. Okay, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay, do all of that again, but as David Attenborough, please and thank you. Now we see the squirrel move into the tree, and the dance begins. Here he goes. He eats the tree jizz. Now, 20 minutes later, because the squirrel, I really don't know how their bowels work. 20 minutes later, we see him half a mile away, relieving his bowels near a small hole. He covers it up, and that seed will sit for several seasons until the right conditions. A forest fire will come along. Yeah, there's like redwoods are crazy. Like they require forest fires to crack their nuts in order for the new trees to grow. That's a crazy system. That's a fucked up system. Poop out my nut is a phrase I didn't think I'd hear today. Life is awesome. Okay. Okay, I'm actually crying. Thank you. You're welcome. He eats the treaches. You can take that with you, Kim Jong-un. This is the quality content you come to a Falstaff stream for. Have you guys seen that Penguin documentary that Benedict Cumberbatch did the voiceover for? And he doesn't know how to say the word penguin. And like nobody told him the whole time he was doing the documentary. He keeps saying penguins or pangolins, penguins. It's really weird. Are we okay? I just got a notification that my stream disconnected. Pineapple? Okay, I'm moving house. Gotta do another trip or Miss Jane will be angry. Love you all. Good night. Good night, Scarco. Thanks for hanging out, man. The male Scarco must move the belongings of his nest to another part of their home territory, or his mate will be very displeased. She will stay in a soft part of her domicile, sipping on a beverage distilled from grapes grown not too far from where they are. Nah, his mate just wants to be able to clean without tripping over boxes. Gotcha. Spider Gween, yeah. Spider Gweens. Good. Pineapple, good. Ugh. I have to pay attention to this guy or he'll kill me. Hold on. I started watching this series of it's kind of like postmodern jukebox, but it's like funk. It's called Scary, I think it's Scary Pockets. They take a bunch of different songs and they turn them into like funk beats. And they have like a handful of singers that sing along, like that do the singing. And there's one guy named Kenton Cheng, and he's so flipping good. He like blows me away every time. He did this version of Beyonce's Drunken Love that was just phenomenal. They did a funk version of oh my god, I'm blanking all of a sudden. Anyway, go check it out. Secret Pockets. It's really good. And they also have an offshoot, I think. It looks like a lot of the same people doing Stories, which is like acoustic covers, but all very soulful. Postmodern Jukebox is a regular on my Spotify. Yeah, you should check it out then. You'll love it. I went on a YouTube deep dive earlier. I just looked up. It was like 2 hours later, and I just like watched everything on their channel. They do stuff with a group that they some of the people have done stuff with Postmodern Jukebox too, and also Pamplemousse. Anyway, check them out. Really cool. Okay. Haley Reinhart singing Creep still gives me goosebumps. She sounds like honey drizzled over sandpaper. I think I watched that one last night. At some point. I watched a bunch of different Radiohead ones. Creep specifically, but there were a few other ones snuck in there. Pyramid Song being one of them, which was cool. But yeah, let me see. Haley, let me see if she's the one that I saw. Okay, what's going on? There we go. Why won't... Okay. Why is this stuck? Oh. Weird. Haley Reinhart. Ah, yes, I have seen that one. I didn't watch that one last night, but I have the black and white. I've seen it before. I'm gonna watch a bunch of these again tonight because I was just transfixed. Regina Spektor did a cover of No Surprises, also Goosebumps. Oh, that's great. What was the one that I really... Oh, this lady did a cover of Black Hole Sun. That is amazing. Yeah, her name is Jenna Bell. Oh, and it looks like Haley Reinhart did a cover of Black Hole Sun too. For Postmodern Jukebox. Cool. I'll have to listen to that one later. But yeah, check out Jenna Bell's on stories. Black Hole Sun is really great. Solar Flare coming in saying, flare it up. How goes it? It goes well, man. Just talking about the sexual organs of trees. How are you? Did you stream tonight as well? My mic keeps popping out of its arm. Mute. Regina Spektor is amazing too, building a new playlist now. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look at a bunch of these after the stream. She does a breathing thing with the mic like Tori Amos. Oh yeah, she's like, I love you. I can't do it. That was a really bad attempt. But I know what you're talking about. Sometimes Bjork does it too. That's the best welcome I've ever heard. No, right? Jacob Showers coming in saying, flare it up. What's up, dude? You guys chilling over in his stream? Cool, cool, cool. Well, welcome. So we're just talking about tree nuts. Tree balls. Treebeard. Treebeard definitely had some balls. I can nearly do Tori's voice. It totally needs the lip curl. It does. You're very right. It has to have that attitude. If it doesn't have the snarl, it's nothing without the snarl. All I ever knew of love. Yeah, you have to do the... You can't even do what she does without snarling. I need to be redeemed. Ugh. To the one I sinned against. God, Tori Amos. I haven't sat down and listened to a bunch of Tori Amos since the early 2000s, probably. That was a exceptionally hot video back in the day. Sadly, since I stopped the heavy smoking, Marianne Faithfull is out of my league. It's for the best, though, at least. Billy D coming in saying, "Flare my trousers. 70s were the best." The bell bottoms. I don't know if you were around for this, but back in the 90s, bell bottoms made a big comeback. There's a big low-rise bell bottoms with like crop tops thing that went on, along with that fucking Blossom hat. Everybody remembers the Blossom hat? '90s fashion. It's coming back. For the children of the Google the Ballad of Lucy Jordan. Marianne Faithfull, wow. Don't you mean Flair? What's in my trousers? What's in your trousers? You keep candy in there? You keep your gummies in your gummy bears in there? So they're all warm and gooey? Oh, when it did that thing, it reset my live stream, so I don't know. Well, I know how long I've been live because I started at 11, but... That's funny, I've never seen it reset the clock like that before. Interesting. I wonder if it's splitting up... Do I still have a thumbnail? Did it restart it? Let me just check here real quick. No, I'm good. Okay. I'm good. Everything's fine. I don't want to remember Blossom's hat. Yeah. Fair enough. Then how about remember Six's hat? Remember Six's hat? I remember Six. Six could get my tree nut. Flair were great when they were when at the roller discos. Damn, Billy D. Are you the actual Billy D. Williams? Yes, welcome to the fucking chat, Lando. You truly belong with us among the clouds. Miss Jane, I had Nina Simone on earlier. Does that give me any credit? Well, yeah, definitely. I'm being Nina Simone and defecating on your microphone. When the cops come looking, I'll be booking the Brooklyn Leaving Tales book. Oh my God, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I want to do a little. I want to do some Fuji's karaoke right now. That's embarrassing. Just a certain kind of popsicle in there. Wouldn't that melt though? Jake, I think a lollipop is probably better. Hard candy, you know what I'm saying? If you got a popsicle, this just ain't gonna work out. Your body heat's gonna melt that thing and no, you're gonna have like you better keep the plastic in there because it's just gonna be a stick with some water, some sugar in it, and some food coloring. And one of those otter pops. One of those, you're gonna have a floppy otter pop in no time. Keep in my pants. A floppy otter pop. And the trousers. My daughter is named after a Rolling Stones melody song. Oh, really? Ruby, Mary Jane, Irish 70s rock, but to play music, Beatles, etc., Irish ballad style, whistles, bodhrán drum, Uilleann pipes, i.e. Celtic style. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's cool. You ever listen to Dead Can Dance? I sat within the barley green. I sat there with my true love. They have like a live concert. That I found some of it on. It used to be on like the full thing used to be on YouTube, and now it's not anymore. But I can still find "Wind That Shakes the Barley." It's a really great like version of that song. While soft winds shook the barley, old for her, the new for me, and all lies so early, and I forgot the other words. While soft winds shake the barley. I have Horselips the Tane on vinyl. Nice. Fiddles. His band was called the Druids. Played Pubseed. Okay. You guys are gonna have to make me a whole playlist here. That Hard Celtic is my go-to study playlist. Yeah. I like to put that on and like it depends on the part of the like what campaign we're playing, but I like to have that stuff on for like D&D music as well. It just rocks. Oh God's Lisa Gerard. She is music to have sex to. Let me see. Is that who? Oh, okay. Dead Can Dance. Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't know her actual name. I didn't realize she was Australian. That's awesome. We would, back in the college days, we would get super high on on weed, man, and listen to Dead Can Dance, just like zone out. These streams are my whole soul. Okay, good. Yeah, her version of that song is like the definitive version for me. It's just what's in my head. Dead Can Dance female singer. Yeah, yeah. She has a song on the Heat soundtrack. Okay, that's her song. Okay. I will have to go back and look at that. I love that movie. Excuse me. Still a bit snotty. A new show in Ireland called Music Show. Saturday Music Show. Hosts Una Healy and Loa. See if you can get the streams. You will love it. Oh, don't look at that. Saturday Music Show. I'm going to look that up. Yeah, I've been wanting to go see. Well, it used to be Prairie Home Companion, and then, you know, Garrison Keillor got Me Too'd. I mean, he left the show already, and Chris Thiele took it over, but then they just changed it. They changed the name altogether. So I want to go see that, whatever that show is called now. Music Programs of South Korea. Music Programs of South Korea? No, I think this is the wrong one. I'm going to look up Una Healy. Show? Saturday Music. Oh, there it is. All right, we're going to keep that tab open. I'm going to find that after the stream. Man, Chris Thiele is an American, like, folk singer. And I found, like, I started hearing him on Prairie Home Companion before, you know, the end of the Garrison Keillor run. And then he also, there's a movie called Inside Llewyn Davis. It's directed by the Coen brothers. It's fantastic if you haven't seen it. But one of my favorite thing about it is that they did a concert in New York called Another Day, Another Time, where a bunch of folk singers came and did a bunch of songs that were like inspired, like some of their own stuff, and then songs that were like in the movie and songs that like sort of surrounded that era of music. I bought it on iTunes, and you can probably find it on YouTube, or at least clips from it. But it has Chris Thiele and Oscar Isaac and Marcus Mumford, the Avett brothers, Rhiannon Giddens. You got to listen to the pipes on this woman. Rhiannon Giddens, she's amazing. But Chris Thiele heads the Punch Brothers, and they're like the house band for the whole night. It's just a really rockin' show. So if you get the chance, go listen to that. Look at us doing more than show tunes. Love it. Yeah, I know, right? There's still time. If you see a guy, reach for stars in the sky. There we go. I got the horse right here. All right. All right. Sit down, you're rocking the boat, Falstaff. I'll take a lap. I'll take a lap for that one. Falstaff, add to your playlist Imelda May. That actually sounds familiar. Why do I know that name? I'm really bad at knowing the names of these people. Like, I know the songs and stuff. And then I'm like, by that guy, by that one band. Like, I can list off, like, characters from, like, Shakespeare plays and, actors from obscure movies. But, like, musicians, it's just like a... I don't know why. Okay. Oh, hello, Imelda May. How you doing? Can I introduce you to my tree? All right. We will put a bookmark on her, and I'll come back later. Excellent. Thank you, Billy D. I shall do so. I'm slowly getting my niece into musicals, and my brother is not happy. Which ones are you starting with? I feel like for young girls, often the Disney musicals are the gateway drug. So like I know just like a few of my friends who had kids, you know, in the last 10 years, just like they Frozen is they just want to murder everybody who had anything to do with Frozen. Which ones are you turning her on to? Which, are you going like old school Broadway first, or are you like easing her in with the Disney stuff? Are you going right straight into like, here's some Sondheim? He's an idiot. Go faster. Yeah. No reason to ease. You don't want to overwhelm, though. I totally understand. She gets grounded too much. She can't watch it. She can't watch TV. She's a troublemaker. See, you're trying to get her into musicals to save her. You want to keep her off the mean streets. She needs musicals in her life. This is, the plot of Sister Act 2, I think. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Mary Poppins, and Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Casually will go well. Yeah, like 30 years ago. It started with Moulin Rouge by accident. Disney has been a thing since she was a kid, but I showed her The Sound of Music the other day. Okay, nice. And it's important that the kids know the history. It's important the kids know the history. You can't, like, truly, dislike an early Rodgers and Hart musical until you, like, get to the good stuff in the Rodgers and Hammerstein era, Oh, we watched Mary Poppins a few dozen times. Nice. Dick Van Dyke in that movie. I actually saw Singing in the Rain live just a couple of years ago, and I had actually never seen the movie. So I had no idea what the whole show was about. And I was like, oh, this show is... I was like, I didn't realize the whole... like, it's just based on one song in one part of the show. So I didn't know, like the title, like, what the whole rest of it was going to be about. It's dumb. It's a dumb show, but it's really... But it was fun. But I'd, of course, seen the clips of him doing the dance, I'd seen that whole number. It's, it's shown on so many things. But I'd never seen the entire movie or the show live. Why am I blank? Fred Astaire. That's the best number in the show. There's a reason that's famous for. They just show that number. Musicals are dumb by their very nature. Who sings their feelings? Exactly. Except I do sing my feelings sometimes. But it's not like I don't have prearranged dances to them, Try Bring It On. Yeah, show them Pitch Perfect. Well, when she's a little older. You need to be a little older for that movie. Julie Andrews was my first crush. I thought she was an angel. Nice. In Sound of Music. Miss Jane, the cheerleading movie? If so, she loves that one. Got her into cheer, actually. Okay. So maybe she is old enough for... excuse me? I can talk about Pitch Perfect all day, too. I love that movie. I sing my feelings when I'm drunk. I've been there. Definitely been there. My brother and I, we sang... Like, we were coming back from downtown LA in the subway. And back to the valley. And we were in the train station down there. And, like, there's some people around, but not a lot. But we just decided that we were going to sing... Because it was, like, super loud. Like, it's all... like concrete surfaces down there, and like the tunnels are curved and stuff, so it's super acoustically awesome. And we just decided that our drunk selves were going to sing Les Mis as much as we could remember top to bottom. We got to we skipped a lot, but we got to the confrontation, and then the train came. And then we still sang on the train. People, they didn't want to sit in our car. We weren't harassing anybody. We were just singing. I drive my people nuts by doing Rent style singing. The door. That was a very loud beep. Oh. Just sing random little snippets every once in a while. I don't know if this is working. Mark, are you there? Are you screening your calls? It's Mom. Today, students, we are going to learn long division. Mary Poppins is awesome, and I actually like the new one. I just hope the next generation keeps the big heart feelings going from now, like the first one. Yeah. Emily Blunt was quite good in that, actually. Pitch Perfect is banned in your brother's house? Funniest tantrum I've seen him throw? Really? Is he like that guy who's like, she comes down in a bubble, dog. She's wearing a crown. Grow up, Dave. Grow up. I gotta know that story, Casual. Why is Pitch Perfect banned? Les Mis and La La Land are two she wants to see from what I own. Made me happy when she picked those. Nice. I don't like the Les Mis movie. I think it's terrible. But I love the 10th anniversary edition that PBS did. Just show her that. That's the one. That's the one you want to listen to. That's the best vocally, the best orchestrally, the best period. Yeah, Lea Salonga, Colm Wilkinson. Michael Ball. Michael Ball's Marius. His voice has got some just... Foothold coming in saying, hey, remember me? It's been a while. I just left the game. I don't play it anymore, but I still watch your vids. Anyway, how are you? Keep it up. Good, man. Good. I'm doing well, Foothold. To answer your question, no, I don't remember you, but welcome. I'm glad you jumped into the stream again, and I'm glad you like the vids. I took a little time off myself. I got sick. Then I got sick again, but now I'm 95% okay. But welcome back, Foothold. Julie 85-ish now. Dick Van Dyke 95. I know. I was surprised that Dick Van Dyke was still alive. And Julie Andrews having to get all those voice surgeries. Poor woman. I did a production of Victor Victoria way back in the day. That was the Summer Sausage Show. anybody remembers that from a few streams ago. Night peeps, may the derpage be with you. Good night, peepee. The derpage is always with me. Have a good one, my friend. Bop, bop, do, bop, bop, do. Just thinking about Pitch Perfect. I met Utkarsh Umbadar at Shakespeare Santa Cruz like seven or 8 years ago. And he was super nice. Like we were hanging out afterwards because my friend was in the show. And he was like hanging out because he had some friends in the show. And I was just like, hey, man, aren't you in Pitch Perfect? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, man, I love you. I love that movie. And I love you in it. You're great. And he was like, yeah, thanks. And I was like, I saw they're doing a sequel. Are you back? And he's like, no. I was like, ah, you're one of my favorite parts of the movie. Turns out he's like making he did a Broadway musical with Lin-Manuel Miranda. And, they have like a whole YouTube thing or something with their freestyle stuff. Anyway, things worked out for him. Basically, my brother was sick of all of us singing, which we were doing to purposely piss him off, so he threw a remote at me and went on a rant for like an hour about how he hates singing. How can you hate singing? That's not fair. Did you dodge the remote with a pirouette? I don't have siblings, but I think I would double down and sing everything all the time. Yeah, same here. That would immediately, I would be like, oh, I would go full button pushing mode. We're gonna get him. He banned it and made me buy beer the next night. We joke about it all the time. He grabs the remote. He just started doing the little cups tap. Just stares at you. I got the ticket for the long way round. That firmly cemented my old man crush on Anna Kendrick. And I remember the other woman, the girl who's like the really, God, what's her name? She was on Mad Men too, but she's like the one that pukes. She's a great stint on Mad Men. But love her too. She's great. He just can't sing it. He just can't sing, so it bugs him. He has a really monotone voice, and we don't. Oh. You don't have to do it professionally, man. Just sing for the joy of it. Sounds like he's just angry. Yeah. Oh, Anna Kendrick. Yes, please. Yes, please. Especially her, she's hilarious. She grew up doing Broadway musicals. She has the exact, bitchy attitude that just melts me. I need an abusive girl. Yes, it just has to be that way. Teach him to beatbox. There you go. He can participate with the beatboxing. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Just have them starting with the boots and cats, man. Anna Camp, that's what it is. Yes, thank you. She had a good stint on True Blood too. She did. She had a real good stint on True Blood. When what's his name? Her brother goes to that religious camp with them, and he's like looking at her, and she's like she's like washing a car or something. I don't know. I remember there being a lot of water. It's been years since I watched True Blood, but I remember that scene specifically because of her. She ended up marrying that dude from Pitch Perfect. They might already be divorced. I don't know. Whose name I can't remember also. But he was in Spring Awakening. What the fuck is his name? He can beat Grunt. Okay, don't do that on stream. Those are some... You know, like voiceover doing the grunt noises and stuff that you have to do. Before True Blood got weird, those terrifying fairies. Yeah. I think I checked out after... the last one I remember watching was the rooftop daylight scene, if I remember correctly. Then I just kind of was like, okay, I'm done with the show. It had some good years, though. A friend of mine was the personal assistant to one of the guys on that show. Ended up drinking himself to death, unfortunately. But it did help inspire him to get sober, which was a good thing. It can be rough. It can be rough in LA, especially for black actors. Especially if you're a gay black actor. Yes, that's what we'll do. Yeah, I remember liking True Blood quite a bit through like the first couple of seasons. Maybe even like the first 3. Suke! Suke is mine. Bill! Before just the world got overloaded with vampire stuff. I watched that with my mom. She loved it, lol. She's who got me into musicals, so I get to pass it on now. Nice. Yeah, I don't really know how. Sorry, it started because we had moved to Washington after my parents separated, and I had done like my kindergarten and first grade. We'd done like choir stuff, but it was like just like random, like here's a Christmas pageant show. And then in Washington we had different, like we had, the school was different and it did things different ways. And we had like a separate choir class. This was like, I want to say 3rd grade, maybe 4th grade. I don't even remember. And we're all sitting around singing, and then the teacher starts listening, and she goes around to the class, and she says a thing. She's like, I'm gonna walk around, and if I put my hand on your shoulder, I want you to stop singing. And so she walks around the classroom, putting hands on people's shoulders so they'll, they're stopping, and it gets down to like me and this other kid. she puts her hand on his shoulder. She was trying to I guess she heard me sing and she liked my voice, and she offered me the solo in a song called "No Man Is an Island." No man is an island. No man stands alone. And I was too scared, so I split it with the other kid. We also learned sign language at that school too. It was a really great elementary school. And then we moved, it was called Sunnyland in Bellingham, Washington. And then we moved back to Arizona. That sounded like it was going to turn into an anthem. It could have. Those are the only words that I remember, though, all these years later. No man is an island. No man stands alone. Yeah, cannot remember the rest of the words for the life of me. And then from then on, I was in choirs because it was my mom. You joining choir? You in choir? She was so proud of me. Let me tell you something. When you start doing show choir in junior high, and you have to get there at 0 hour before the whole thing starts, and you're in the cafeteria with the kids that get there early to eat breakfast, and you're doing show choir, singing and dancing. It's not the fast track to popularity that it sounds like it is. I got set on that path. So naturally, I tried to wrestle as well. I was terrible wrestler. I tried out for the baseball team. I was okay at baseball, but I didn't make it. But they took everybody on the wrestling team. And I was so bad that I did it for 3 more years. I'm stubborn. That was until I got cast in the musical, and the wrestling season was at the same time as the musicals. And I was like, bye, wrestling! See you later! Da, 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 da. When you see a guy, just stars in the sky. I was just in normal choir. Show choirs never really made it to Australia. Yeah, it's a very strange thing. We went even more wanky and had madrigals. Yeah, we had madrigals too. We had jazz. I was in the jazz madrigals. That was in high school though. That was we didn't really have a show choir in high school. We had it in junior high. And then we had like regular choir. You had advanced choir. You had the ladies choir with all the women that auditioned for choir that couldn't get into the regular choir. And then we had the jazz madrigals that were 0 hour before school. And then if you were really cool like me, you stayed after school during the musicals. So it was essentially a performing arts camp with some shitty math classes and stuff in there occasionally. Choir was my favorite part of middle school. High school, not so much. High school in general was more depressing than anything. Junior high for me sucked. I didn't like freshman year much of high school, but once I was in choir in high school, that's when things changed for me. That's when I found all my friends. I did get to sing in Nightmare Before Christmas, though. That was amazing. Nice. We did Newsies my senior year for our senior. We did Newsies and Hunchback of Notre Dame. So, like the seniors got their own concert every year. Try Bottle Alley or the Harbor. Try Central Park, it's guaranteed. I sang Heaven's Light and Out There. I was the Hunchback, obviously. And my best friend Jim, he sang. God, what's his name? Hellfire? I forget the guy's name. The villain's name. But it was Hellfire is a pretty risky. The school, like our drama teacher was Mormon. We had a lot of Mormons in the class, but everybody loved it. Hunchback is still my favorite Disney musical. Omega Red Gaming, KT1 has an alliance mate. First rank for Dr. Doom, and let me tell you a little over. So rank 4. Gotcha. Omega Red Gaming, no caps, please. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that somebody had a Dr. Doom. Somebody sent over in line chat in the alliance chat the freaking Dr. Doom with the insane PI. What's top prestige now, I wonder? Sorry, it's the first rank 4 ever in the game. I mean, what is KT in? The one I saw was from ASR, I think. Assassin's Reloaded. I almost forgot I was doing an MCO street scream for a second there. Newsies is on the list for my niece now. Can't believe I forgot about that. Oh, yeah. Look, honey, it's Batman. Santa Fe, are you there? Christian Bale's giving it his all in that movie. Not really a singer. But you know what? Jack doesn't need to be. Jack is just fine the way he is. Could have been really famous. The singing killer in tights. What you gonna do? High pitch in the ears, they fall down, special moves. Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant drop down. I have a feeling this is a song, Billy, but I don't know the... I don't know which... I don't know the tune to sing it to. A little over 14,000 prestige with a 6-star Silver Surfer, but yeah, nasty, bro. Yeah. I heard that Doom's prestige was only 4 points off of Silver Surfer, considering Doom is just a much better champ. The guy I saw screenshot went with that. I am gonna be. I haven't bought a single rank 4 offer, or done any of the content, so I'm gonna be a ways off from getting any rank 4s. I don't know. So there's a lot of people in our Loki that still keep up, or have accounts that were like in top level alliances. They just parked here for a little while. So I don't know if anybody's got a rank 4 in there just yet. I didn't check the alliance feed today. I should have. I duel it with his high PI. I went down. Now suicides are FF. It still went down. Haha. The key is the doom. Clue me in, Billy T. I'm in the desert here, man. I need a sip. I need a sip of water. I don't know it. I don't know the reference. Are you kidding me? You're really annoying. Eat bullets. There we go. No, somebody bring me some water. Yeah, I need to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Give me a little sip. Give me a little taste. Maybe I'll just Google the first set of lyrics that you were going on there and extrapolate. Perhaps I can extrapolate. Could have been really famous. Oh, I understand what you're saying now. I'm dumb. I could have been really famous. The skin killer in tights. I get it now. Because I was a wrestler and I inquire. No. No, I couldn't have. Because that was terrible. And like, I wanted wrestling to be like the WWF, which is what it was called back in the day. It is not. It's not like that. It sucks. It sucks. And I sucked at it. High pitch in the... I was like, yeah, just... Hulk Hogan, Andre dropped down. I wish that you could do those moves. 90% of those are illegal. I almost got my fucking back broken doing a wrestling by this dude who just slammed me to the ground so hard. Like the wind got knocked out of me. I felt a tingle all up and down my spine into my legs. It was freaking scary. They actually stopped the match, and I could have won. I could have won one match in my career as a wrestler if I had not continued. But I got up and I said I was okay, and I let him beat the shit out of me. Stubborn. While I'm out, everyone, my pillow keeps whispering to me, and it's making really valid points. Fair enough. Casual night. Good night, sir. I'm actually going to be jumping off here myself. Just slightly early. I had a long-ass day. Do you have anything I want to open? Anything I want to open here? Yeah. Yeah. We'll do one of these. Pause the music here. I'll hit record on this bad boy. And then we're going to try for another shot at Aegon. Oh, wait, did I already do that? No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, it's going to be back tomorrow. Yeah, okay, never mind. Ugh, I'm just dumb. All right, we're just going to open this cav. I'm going to open this cav and call it a night. Thanks to everyone for once again hanging out. For another weird, bizarre stream. Talking about whatever the hell we want to talk about. Musicals. Tree sexual organs. I'd like to run the gamut here. I will see you all in the next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a great... Oh, wait, I want to try this out again. Let's see. Can you hear me this time? Yeah, there we go. Big head time. Whoa, epic 3-star. Wild, I know, right? Try something else. I want to see if the chat box is working. It is. Okay. And we have audio. There we go. All right, I'm going to adjust this chat box. I wasn't sure how it was going to look in the stream. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. Thanks for the lols, gang. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. You're all wonderful people. I love having you in my streams. I love talking to you all. Ugh. So, get some sleep if you're in the sleeping part of the world, and have a good day if you're in the waking part of the world. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.